On this episode of 6 Degrees of Cinema, it's American Film Noir. Hi, and welcome to 6 Degrees of Cinema. I'm Dean Augustin. 6 Degrees of Cinema is a web series that takes a fresh look at entertainment. Most of what we talk about is readily available via streaming or downloading on the web. Now, film noir is a film genre, and it's defined usually by its style of storytelling and identified by its visual attributes. Locations reek of the night and of shadows. Film noir is either shot in black and white or it feels like it should be. In fact, Savannah, could we get some film noir atmosphere in here, please? Cool. Oh, thank you. Now, many film experts dispute if film noir is even a genre, but they all agree the style is a direct link to German expressionism. But, well, that's another episode of 6 Degrees. Today we're talking about American film noir. Now, the 1940s and 1950s generally are regarded as the classic period of American film noir. There were films like Double Indemnity, Laura, and of course Humphrey Bogart in The Maltese Falcon. Now, these are all fine examples of film noir of that period. But if you're looking for an introduction into film noir, or if you consider yourself an aficionado, I would like to recommend one of my favorite films, really, of any genre, Sunset Boulevard.
Speaking. I'm talking from the bedroom of Norma Desmond. Don't bother with a rewrite, man. Take this direct. Ready? As day breaks over the murder house.
Yes, you'll read the big black headlines about Norma Desmond and this Hollywood scandal. But you'll never read the true story about the rest of us who were part of it. Me, for instance, Joe Gillis, a promising young writer from Dayton, Ohio. And Betty, that nice kid I met at a Hollywood party who knew nothing about me, but knew what she wanted. Don't you love Artie?
Of course I love him. I always will. I'm just not in love with him anymore.
What happened?
You did?
Well, we should have lived happily ever after, like they do in the movies. But this was different, because this is a Hollywood story about the people who make the movies. The little ones that you never hear of, like Betty and me. The great ones like Cecil B. DeMille. All those who knew Norma Desmond, a strange woman who left her mark on all of us who crossed her path. Has it ever occurred to you that I may have a life of my own, that there may be some girl that I'm crazy about?
Who? Some car hop or a dress extra?
What I'm trying to say is that I'm all wrong for you. You want a Valentino, somebody with polo ponies, a big shot.
What you're trying to say is you don't want me to love you. Say it. Say it.
Gloria Swanson, one of the great personalities of this generation in a role that comes to an actress once in a lifetime. Rising to the heights, William Holden creates a startling portrayal. And a new star is born in Sunset Boulevard, Miss Nancy Olson.
Joe? Where are you? What's this all about?
Why don't you come out and see for yourself? The address is 10,086 Sunset Boulevard.
Yes, come out to see for yourself the film that reaches a new milestone of dramatic daring. The film that every critic says is a giant among motion pictures.
was the original trailer for Sunset Boulevard. Sunset Boulevard received 11 Academy Award nominations, including Best Director, Billy Wilder, Best Actress, Gloria Swanson as Norma Desmond, and Best Supporting Actor, the silent screen director, Erich von Stroheim. Sunset Boulevard was among the first group of 25 films deemed culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant by the Library of Congress and was selected for preservation in the National Film Registry. But what I love about this film is the performance of Best Actor nominee William Holden as Joe Gillis. Now, as soon as the credits were done, I was hooked after the first 3 minutes.
Yes, this is Sunset Boulevard, Los Angeles, California. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. That's the homicide squad, complete with detectives and newspapermen. A murder has been reported from one of those great big houses in the 10,000 block. You'll read about it in the late editions, I'm sure. You'll get it over your radio and see it on television. Because an old-time star is involved. One of the biggest. But before you hear it all distorted and blown out of proportion, before those Hollywood columnists get their hands on it, maybe you'd like to hear the facts, the whole truth. If so, you've come to the right party. You see, the body of a young man was found floating in the pool of her mansion, with 2 shots in his back and 1 in his stomach. Nobody important, really. Just a movie writer with a couple of B pictures to his credit. The poor dope. He always wanted a pool. Well, in the end, he got himself a pool. Only the price turned out to be a little high.
Now, Sunset Boulevard was not the first time William Holden would be nominated for Academy Award for Best Actor. In fact, in 1954, William Holden won the Academy Award for Best Actor for the World War II POW film Stalag 17. Holden made another World War II POW film, however.
What are you doing? I didn't give orders for a halt.
We all need it.
You climb I.
อีก5-6 ชั่วโมงไม่แน่
We're still 5 hours fast march from the objective. Maybe 6. Come on.
You keep walking on that foot, you'll bleed to death.
Here. You're going to leave me here.
You stop, we stop.
You can't study the layout of the bridge after dark. You've got to get there before sundown.
Sir, when the job's done, who knows if we can return by this route or whether we could find you if we did.
If you were in my shoes, Joyce, I wouldn't hesitate to leave you here, and you know that.
He doesn't know it, but I do. You'd leave your own mother here if the rules called for it.
You'll go on without me. That's an order. You're in command now, Shears.
I won't obey that order. You make me sick with your heroics. There's a stench of death about you. You carry it in your pack like the plague. Explosives and L-pills, they go well together, don't they? And with you, it's just one thing or the other. Destroy a bridge or destroy yourself. This is just a game, this war. You and that Colonel Nicholson, you're 2 of a kind. Crazy with courage. For what? How to die like a gentleman. How to die by the rules. When the only important thing is how to live like a human being. I'm not going to leave you here to die, Warden. Because I don't care about your bridge, and I don't care about your rules. If we go on together.
That was a clip from the 1957 Academy Award winner for Best Picture, Bridge on the River Kwai. And it's our link to our next episode of 6 Degrees of Cinema. Oh, what's this? Well, this is the stuff that dreams are made of. Thanks for joining us on 6 Degrees of Cinema.